When I was a wee child, I thought spreading peanut butter and jelly on bread was a worldwide phenomenon. But no, the peanut butter and jelly is an American delicacy, ingrained in American mealtimes, culture, and music for over a century. Which is why, on April 2nd, we take a day to celebrate the all-American PB&J. It's believed the sandwich originated in 1900s Boston, the first believed recipe appearing in the 1901 Boston Cooking School magazine, under the section Peanuts and Pralines, Julia Davis Chandler.
Lift your hands when I say thank you.
Would write this small paragraph instructing the American people to spread peanut butter or paste on one slice and fruit preserves on the other, thus birthing the iconic peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You started with 3 thin slices of bread, as these would be eaten as tea sandwiches. Next, you spread on a peanut paste spiced with paprika, Worcestershire, or chicken Montreal, since peanuts are pricey and therefore considered a delicacy. Finally, you add your fruit preserves, probably currant or crabapple since concord grapes were used for juicing. Mind you, you only eat this if you're an upper-class citizen at a dinner party. As time progressed, peanuts became less expensive, resulting in peanut butter being available for citizens amongst all classes. And during the Great Depression, the sandwich would be added to lunch and dinner rotations, as the ingredients were not only cheap, but also a good source of protein and fats. At the tail end of the Depression, peanut butter became an ingredient on ration menus, and already having surplus amounts of grape flake from the previous World War, soldiers combined the two for meals in camps and in marches. These troops would eventually return to the States with freedom and the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, thus boosting its popularity and solidifying its status in the United States. From there, the sandwich was added to free lunch programs for students across the country, astronauts would take them into space, and thanks to George W. Bush,
favorite sandwich?
Peanut butter and jelly.
It's officially on the White House mess menu. Nowadays, you make a typical PB&J with peanut butter, grape jelly, and white bread. Not everyone eats theirs the same though, and there are many variants of the sandwich. Some people may change the jelly they use. The normal add chunky peanut butter. Weirdos eat it with smooth. If you're adventurous, you may eat yours on a bagel, pretzel, or burger bun. Daredevils add additional ingredients such as bananas, chocolate, and marshmallow fluff, brie, apples, Nutella, even chips. The extra adds 6 different toppings to get 9 different flavor combinations. Redditors add bacon. Pinterest cooks bake, grill, and or smash theirs in waffle irons. You could have taken a bite out of a 1,342-pound one in Texas. When you were really hungry, your mom refused to buy you a pizza and make a PB&J with crackers. And at county fairs, some people get their sandwich deep fried.
It's the famous peanut butter and jelly sandwich deep fried, which I just told is a Lunchable. Let's see how it is. It's gooey. I'll tell you what, it's okay.
According to surveys though, more Americans prefer strawberry jelly, smooth peanut butter over crunchy, and white bread with the crusts on. Regardless of preference, the average American adult eats at least 3 PB&Js a month, which will even out to around 3,000 PB&Js in their lifetime. What I'm getting at here is that there are many ways and opportunities to eat a PB&J, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Goober jelly, released in the 60s, is peanut butter and jelly convenienced. You use one knife and only have screw on one lid since it's peanut butter and jelly is rolled into one jar. Goober has caused quite the rift amongst the PB&J connoisseurs, as it tastes nothing like peanut butter or jelly and is allegedly nasty. If putting on one lid is too much, how about slapping on a couple of slices? Wrapped in plastic like American cheese, these slices of PB&J took $35,000 and 2 years to make. The result? A package of 10 dehydrated and chewy slices of peanut butter or jelly going for about $2.50, officially making it the laziest way to eat a PB&J. Unless you feel like buying them pre-made. They come with and without the crusts. They come frozen for some reason, and in a can as well. For those moments when you just want to sit back, relax, and crack open a cold can of PB&J. Released in 2011, Canwich boasts that their canned PB&J is convenient and perfect for hikers, campers, athletes, or families on the go. An added bonus, it's 1 year shelf life. Vern's saying it tasted fine after 4. It better be, for a $20 6-pack. So, you love PB&Js to buy them pre-made, but worry you'll eventually get bored with white bread. Well, do I have news for you? The American obsession with a sandwich resulted in the creation of many PB&J flavored products such as Oreos, ice cream, Pop-Tarts, Bagelfuls, Russell Stover, soda, snack pack, snackers, PB&J flavored Robert Irvin, whiskey, jelly beans, Elmo, seasoning, coffee and tea, coffee creamer, foosballs, whatever those are, wine, nutrition pouches, gum. Even the Pinterest moms contribute to the PB&J flavored things. There's recipes for milkshakes, cupcakes, pizza, waffles, donuts, hot dog, ribs, lattes, actual hot dog, macaroni, meatballs, salad, ramen, for our friends across the pond, scones, soup, fries, PB&J cinnamon rolls, grilled PB&J chicken wings, and in true American fashion, you can even eat a PB&J burger to celebrate the patriotic holiday. And what would a patriotic holiday be without matching patriotic merch like shirts, wallets, socks,
joggers? It's more lifestyle.
Halloween costumes, eyeshadow palettes. This doesn't really count, but PB&J colored hair went popular in like 2017. Candles, lotion, and perfume. We just learned that it's possible to make PB&J perfume, makeup, and candles. However, is it possible to make a bad PB&J? Let's start off with the bread. We would probably use keto low-carb bread because the texture is bad and the taste is nasty. For the jelly, we would use Heinz grape jelly since it's really high in sugar. Finally, for the peanut butter, we would use Peter Pan because it's bland and lacks flavor, Kraft because it's high in sugar and oily, Whole Foods 365 because it's allegedly dry, Goober, or Smuckers because who gave a jelly company the authority to make peanut butter? So, hypothetically, if we were to make the worst PB&J, we would use the peanut butter and jelly slices previously mentioned. Bad peanut butter, bad jelly. How about bad publicity? The PB&J has landed in headlines countless times. Look at this clip. These are the important conversation American news outlets are covering.
New at 5, to save the world from hunger, it may just take a little peanut butter and jelly, actually a lot of it.
And it's unfortunate that peanut butter and jellies can be controversial because there's so many ways to eat them, to make them. What kind of bread do you use? What kind of peanut butter you use? And what kind of jelly? How do you slice the bread?
A Dothan preparatory student is charged with assault after stabbing another student over a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Dothan police says the two teens were involved in an argument in the hallway at Dothan Prep when one of the teens stabbed the other with a hairpick.
Do you mix the peanut butter and jelly together before putting it on? Do you put them all both on one slice and then the other piece of bread? You put it on peanut butter one slice, then jelly the other.
It is 6:41. It is also peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah. A man's in jail after pulling a knife on his brother during a fight over peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You heard that right. Jerome Davis was arrested Friday after the fight. Davis's brother told police he was angry because he believed Davis was eating too many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Do you take the crusts off? Do you do 3 slices of bread? Like, there's so many options for a peanut butter jelly sandwich, Chris.
Are you done?
And like with any popular delicious food, someone somewhere is going to question its nutritional value. Some parents and pediatricians say moderation is key, while others argue that it's full of empty calories. And good lord, some take issue with every ingredient. The bread, fattening. The peanut butter, too oily. The jelly, too sweet. As you can see, there are many conflicting opinions about the nutritional value of the PB&J. So, what's the scientific consensus? And yes, the PB&J was in the news for racism controversy. Yes. Some years back, this meme made its way around the internet. I was trying to understand why anyone would think that way. My theory was the bread is on top of the peanut butter and jelly, but the bread is also at the bottom. I was perplexed and kept up at night by this photo for years until researching for this video. I cropped, then reverse searched the meme and found out that the claim that someone somewhere thinks the PB&J is racist probably stemmed from the sandwich being used as an analogy for racism. Allow me to explain. In 2012, a school in Portland mentioned PB&Js in a lesson plan for equity. The principal, Harvey Scott, raised concerns that some students may not feel included. The principal later stating, what about Somali or Hispanic students who may not eat sandwiches? Another way would be to say, Americans eat peanut butter and jelly, do you have anything like that? Let them tell you. Maybe they eat torta or pita. Another possible source of the racism claim is news publications using the PB&J as an analogy for implicit bias. Here's a quick rundown. When someone thinks about peanut butter, they think about jelly, because they're always together. When someone thinks of a group of people, they may think of a violent or negative stereotype since they're often connected in different forms of media. Regardless, sites would spin this and claim that the school or people actually found the sandwich itself racist. One site claimed that the sandwich would soon be labeled as a hate meal, and another claimed that Oprah would be rejoicing after the fact. This led to news segments being broadcasted, thus sparking outrage in people.
Here's the question some folks in Portland, Oregon are asking: are peanut butter and jelly sandwiches racist?
Yes, I eat peanut butter and jelly. What does that
On
have
white
to
bread
do?
too, I'm guessing?
Really?
The principal believes that having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Gutfeld, is racist.
Instead of calling a peanut butter and jelly sandwich racist, instead of going there, why does it have to go there? That's my question first. Why does it always have to go there?
As a child, one peanut butter and jelly sandwich actually called me a honky.
Whether it's an example or the actual sandwich, it doesn't matter. The point is, you're racist.
She says that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are made by people who have white privilege.
She shouldn't be banned from talking about sandwiches because people in other countries don't eat sandwiches.
And what did they channel the anger into? Making YouTube videos and memes addressing the racist PB&J, of course.
Citizens of America, I want us all to have a moment of silence in the name of stupidity.
I got sent this.
Using their children as their pawns, as their weapons to make them feel bad. How do they do this? Well, many ways, and one of them is through peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're using these sandwiches, it's symbolic, and it hurts them, this patriarchal food.
In my professional, analytical, news reporter opinion that has no sort of certification or formal training in any sort of news reporting, I would say absolutely yes.
How the heck can a peanut butter and jelly sandwich be racist? I got ice cream right here. It's dark on the outside, caramel in between, and white on the inside. What'd you call me?
Went on the intercom and said peanut butter jelly sandwiches are racist, that they're a symbol of white supremacy.
Important news here, bro. This is bad. Say what? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich racist?
I have a question, ladies and gentlemen. How is a sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, racist?
I mean, look at this picture. This is racist. Look at that.
Right now, that's probably a bunch of people writing the new words for the American people for newspeak, you know, like 1984 or something.
Respectfully, putting the opinions of the principal and social scientists aside, the moral of the story here is that the PB&J beats the racism allegations. Since the PB&J is on TV so often, it's only natural that it's spread its way into American pop culture. The sandwich has made its way into books, has an actual jellyfish named after it, TV shows.
Nothing like a peanut butter and jellyfish jelly sandwich to help you get to sleep.
Yeah, me eat the jelly. Don't we need strawberry jelly to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Resulted in a whole show being based on characters named after the ingredients, named PB&J Otter, which aired on the Disney Channel from 1998 to 2001. That's all that connects the show with the sandwich, plus I never watched it, so we're moving right along. There's a legend that Elvis Presley and his friends ate 22 Fool's Gold loaves, a sandwich only served at the Colorado Mine Company. The sandwich consists of a hollow-out loaf filled with 1 jar of peanut butter, 1 jar of jelly, and 1 pound of bacon. There's also ship names.
Well, if they aren't together now, then they probably never will be. I thought they'd be good together, like PB&J, Pam, Beasley, and Jim. What a waste.
Clothing lines, games, ad campaigns.
Why? Why? Why did you leave me?
It all started in 2007, and with one basketball player, Kevin Garnett. He was hungry for a game and decided to make a sandwich. Not just any sandwich, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Brian Dew, Celtics strength and conditioning coach, noticed that after eating the sandwich, Garnett played well, very well, better than before, and recalled the players saying, "We are going to need a PB&J in here every game now." And this demand did not fall through, as he would go on to make around 20 sandwiches before each game. It got so serious that Garnett started to label the baggies for specific ingredients. Garnett would eventually become reliant on the sandwich, Dew stating, "If Kevin didn't get his routine down, he'd be pissed. Even if he didn't eat them, he needed them to be there."
After a 22-year absence, the Boston Celtics are NBA champions once again. And number 17, soon to be raised to the rafters.
The Celtics would go on to achieve a 66-win season along with an NBA title. Other players, then teams, caught wind of Garnett's pregame PB&J ritual, and soon after, PB&Js were spreading through the NBA like that one scene from Space Jam. Rather than the players losing powers to mini aliens, they're making sandwiches and gaining them. Bad analogy. The Trailblazers offer 20 crustless PB&Js, 10 being toasted. The Rockets require that PB&Js are available at all times. They also require that specific ingredients are available as well. The Spurs, while partaking in the PB&J pregame ritual, have refused to reveal what exactly they're eating. The Clippers go for 2 loaves of bread, offer almond and peanut butter, and jellies from Whole Foods. The Pelicans will offer PB&Js everywhere they go. The Wizards had a minor uprising when management tried to switch to healthier ingredients, but peace would be restored when they compromised to include both options. LeBron James revealed that he eats a PB&J before a game. Steph Curry was left disturbed and distraught after not being able to find PB&Js on his jet. After protesting this, they eventually did return. The Bucks have an assortment of ingredients for their pregame PB&Js: smooth or crunchy peanut butter, almond butter and Nutella, a selection of jellies, 3 different types of bread, white, wheat, or gluten-free, and they also have the choice to eat PB&J flavored oatmeal, shakes, waffles, and pancakes. The Warriors had an uprising after their nutritionists tried to ban the pregame sandwich. The Cavs partake in psychological tactics and send Uncrustables to the opposing teams. Some coaches demand that their players avoid these at all costs. The Cavaliers themselves eat PB&Js with grape or raspberry jelly and also offer almond butter and banana and peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Finally, Patrick Baldwin Jr., Washington Wizards forward nicknamed PB&J, who had never eaten one until recently, admits he's been missing out and now it's his favorite snack.
PB&J's first sandwich.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been missing out. It is an elite combination. It's like the Stephen Clay of sandwiches.
This could be the ultimate cheat code or cancel the pregame magic at like Padmas. And while not as serious, other sports leagues participate in the pregame PB&Js as well. Former MLB player Derek Jeter ate a PB&J an hour before his games. NASCAR driver Brad Keselowski eats a sandwich before he races. NHL player Sidney Crosby has his PB&J at 5 p.m. on the dot. NFL players Rob Gronkowski, Dietrich Wise, and Tom Brady ate PB&Js for their games as well. Former Browns head coach Bill Belichick invented the BB PB&J, which consists of 2 layers of peanut butter to prevent the jelly from falling out on 2 slices of raisin bread. The Baltimore Ravens eat between 30 to 60 packs of Uncrustables a day, which total out to around 7,500 per season, and they love them so much they wear outfits that resemble them too. While we're on the topic of the NFL, the sandwich sparked an online debate about the perfect peanut butter to jelly ratio, since players on the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City did not like the sandwiches they were served as they had a 70-30 ratio peanut butter to jelly.
Mike Tirico, I want to know what the proper ratio is on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Back to you.
To me, the real question is it grape jelly or strawberry jelly? Does that matter? Yeah. And then how are we cutting it? Are we cutting it, square or rectangular?
And white bread or whole wheat?
Triangle,
yeah.
right.
I would like to wrap up this very long sports section with a quote from then Laker nutritionist Dr. Kate Sanahan, which sums up this phenomenon perfectly. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich is absolutely never going to not be in the NBA, and I feel confident saying never. The PB&J is so ingrained in American culture that we have phrases and slang stemming from the sandwich. Don't be peanut butter and jelly. Those are fighting words. You're the peanut butter to my jelly is not to be used casually. It is for your siblings, very best of friends, and if your partner says that to you, they want your hand in marriage. And of course, that means you need to have a PB&J themed wedding, where y'all would then perform the great PB&J unity ceremony, then kiss one another with PB&J lip balm. Its prominence and dominance in American pop culture means the sandwich has spread its way into our music scene as well. And it would be wrong for me not to mention the song that transcends age, colors, cultures, religions. It's impossible for you to be an internet user and not have heard this song. It was everywhere. MySpace, Facebook, online games such as Roblox. The cool kids on TikTok still reference this song.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
We have all seen the video of the banana dancing in the void. I'm of course talking about the hit that sticks like grits. In the early 2000s, Chipman and Rayla produced Peanut Butter Jelly Time. In 2001, Uncle Luke bought the rights to the song, gave it to the Buckwheat Boys, and used it as a lead single for the debut album, Buckwheat Boys. In 2002, the video of the banana dancing to the song would hit new grounds, causing it to spread like wildfire throughout the internet. And as you all know, the song would go on to be a worldwide hit.
Not just the East Coast hit, not just a battleground hit, it's a worldwide hit.
It would be referenced in multiple shows and commercials.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut
A fruit shake, silver dollar pancake.
Eggs over easy, bagel and cream cheese.
There would be countless covers and remixes.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
High school kids made videos dancing to the song.
You know, songs like that, they are stories that people can identify with. You know what I mean? Anybody. Children were singing this song at graduations, at weddings, at funerals.
People were going out in public dressed as a banana. It was sung at tryouts on American Idol.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
Forgettable.
And nearly 2 decades later, the original YouTube video was sitting over 230 million views, and is still being referenced in games, fan animations, and on TV to this day. But like, what does the song even mean? And why was this song created? There are a couple of theories behind the true meaning of the lyrics. One being, and I thought this had no merit until I learned that other songs did in fact use the sandwich as an innuendo. Another theory is that the banana is crazy. My favorite, a stick-shift purple car with a tan interior. And this song backs up this theory like, My personal theory that it's probably a dance. Break it down and freeze like freeze dance. With a baseball bat probably means to include a leg or something. And I'm 89% sure that tic-tac-toe is in fact a dance. This song was probably meant to compete with the Cupid Shuffle. In actuality, it's probably just a song meant for the clubs.
It's about the clubs. The clubs are happening, you know.
While that is arguably the most popular song that mentions the PB&J, there are surprisingly a ton of others that also mention the sandwich.
He told her, I don't want no peanut butter and jelly. He said, I don't want no peanut butter and jelly. I want my soul to be saved. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly. All my friends tell me that they dig it the most.
Peanut butter and jelly, that's what I like in my belly. Peanut butter and jelly, share it with Nora and Kelly.
And somehow it happens in the middle of the simple little things parents say, while we're just making them a PB&J.
I won't be going into about what happened with the artist since this is a lighthearted video, but there are videos about this situation if you're ever so curious. So yeah, that's the rundown of Peanut Butter Jelly Time. And that's the lore of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I hope you enjoyed learning the origins and cultural impact of the PB&J. I think it's kind of cool that all the weird merch, food, recipes, and conversation could stem from one sentence from a recipe magazine from 1901. If you never had a PB&J, please go make one the proper way with chunky peanut butter, grape or strawberry jelly, and with the chips on the side. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna make a PB&J with a side of sour cream and cheddar chip and with a cool high C to wash it all down. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.